Hi, Kelly here from Cochrane Toyota. We're located at 8 River Heights Drive, Cochrane, Alberta. And today I've got a 2021 TRD Sport Premium Manual to show you. And of course here at Tacoma Town, we're going to add a little extra goodies to it. Let me show you. So this particular build is probably my favorite. I love the Sport Manual. It is an amazing truck to drive with that short wheelbase. Super fun to drive. And of course that premium inside does make a difference. And then black being my favorite color. One of the neat things about this particular one is that it's, again, one of those almost complete OEM builds. So you've got the stock 2.5 inch up front with the 1 inch in the back, so TRD level lift kit, which is nice. And with that kit comes the Heritage Grille, and what that does is give you the right mounting points for the radar adaptive cruise, which you can see is right there. And then everything else is set by our technicians. They have an adjustment they do on the radar, or not the radar adaptive cruise, and of course the lane departure camera right there as well. So all that's adjusted with the lift kit. On top of this one, we've done the side rails, which have a really nice crossbar attachment in it. So if you go up to the top here and just pick this guy off right here, pull that thing out, this does slide to the front and that one comes to the back. The nice part about that is you don't have to worry about the wind noise when that crossbar is hard mounted there for you. It gets a little place to tuck away. In here as well, we have the Toyota tri-fold tonneau cover. A couple things I like about this is it keeps it pretty weatherproof, but the nice thing is it folds over. You can hold it down to the last fold, or if you want underneath, there's a really neat, easy option to be able to pull the thing right completely off, leaving the hardware inside to reinstall later. But if you need the whole box there, you can do that as well. So really nice option. We did the TRD Pro rims on this guy as well. Nice option there. And then the Toyo AT3 Open Country. So these things are really nice. They give you a lot of sidewall as well, so if you're going to do some off-roading. But the nice part about it is, even though you get a dramatically upgraded lug pattern, it's still not quite as loud as the mud terrain would be. Checking out this rear suspension, the TRD suspension upgrade on this guy gives you a little bit stiffer around corners. So we're going around corners, the back end doesn't quite dump out as much. You can see with that beefed up suspension in there, it drives real nice. Not stiffening it up to the point where it's uncomfortable to drive, but giving you a nice ride even though its center of gravity is higher. You do also have that upgraded coilover suspension in the front as well. Again, really nice and soft. And it's one of those ones where when you drive it, you don't feel like you're top heavy. It feels like it is OEM. Part of the nice reason having that right from factory does give you that quality of ride that you're expecting out of a lift kit for, you know, not much money comparative to everything else in the market. So again, that black is really nice. This particular one, we did the slight tinted out windows on the sides as well. Take a quick peek at that. Again, just a good looking truck. If you haven't had a chance to drive one of these things, the Sport Manual is just an amazing little truck. Oh, unlock the whole set here for you. Jump into the back seat. You've got your Sport Premium leather inside, and again, a little bit of perforation here for you, so you're not sliding all over the place. But you do have two anchors right here, the third up here, and you do have the same on that side, so you can fit 2 child seats in there with triple anchors, and then one with a lap belt as well. Jumping inside here, you can see right off the bat, you do have your blind spot monitors built into this. Again, the premium comes with that as well. So between the radar cruise, anti-collision camera, and your blind spot, you got really nice safety features in here as well. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors. Of course, the lockout button to keep the jerks in the back from messing with your windows. In here, you're gonna have a really nice clutch start cancellation. There's lots of things on the internet telling you what this will do for off-roading. Keep it in first gear, turn over the ignition, it'll actually roll over obstacles for you or up hills. But again, same thing goes if you're just in the city and someone parked real close to you. You press that button and not have to worry about rolling back, and you just have the foot on the gas and the brake, and off you go. You do have the power outlet in the back of this thing as well in that box. Automatic, you can see it's set that way right there. Turn this, push it forward, press that button. You can see how it clicks in there and stays. Every time I turn the car on, that automatic high beams is going to work for you. With that camera right there, the adaptive cruise control, you can see the height of that. It's actually going to give you, you know, it's cresting a hill. It actually turns your high beams off before the beams actually crest the hill, which is nice. Traction control settings right there for you. A couple other things. Let me jump inside here and show you a couple of the features on the inside. So jumping into this guy, right off the bat, you can tell the Sport Premium just is a really nice fit and finish in here. A couple really neat things about this guy is that leather wrap steering wheel, nice molded steering wheel for you. You can feel where the grip is all the way through. Depending on where you like to hold the steering wheel, it gives you a nice comfortable spot. And again, that leather wrap there is really, really nice. They've done a good job of it. Fit and finish is really tight in these guys. On the left-hand side here, you're gonna have your audio controls between AM, FM, satellite, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. All this stuff is gonna be controlled through here. You can press that. One of the neat features is this: you press and hold this, and we'll go to the mute button. So if you're sitting at McDonald's or something like that, you've got your audio control for your phone. You can pick up and hang up right from there if someone's phoning in. On this side, you've got your cruise control settings right there. I turn it on, and I can use my radar adaptive cruise control right there to adjust the distance between the car in front of me and myself. I've got my anti-collision, so lane departure right there. This thing I can turn on or off. Big built-in rumble strips for you. On this side, you're going to control that center function right there. Jumping into here, you have your outside temperature control right there, outside temperature gauge. You can see digital speedometer, your distance to empty, all those details. So you can see exactly how far you're going to go on a single tank, which is nice. You've got your meters per 100K right there. I can adjust that in the settings if I want to go miles per gallon or things like that. The last trip on this guy is just around the lock here, and of course a rest button there for it, just in case you want to make sure you're getting ample rest time in a road trip. Compass right there for you, which direction you're facing. Your Bluetooth, so as you turn your phone on and turn your music on, you can adjust your connection. One of the nice things about this is how easy it is to connect your Bluetooth. I'll show you that in a second. Your radar cruise and everything, I'll pop that on, turn that on. You can see it setting right there. And as I start going, I can adjust how far I want the traffic to go. There's your lane departure right there for you. So as soon as it starts picking up the lines, it will highlight those bright, those two pieces right there for you, and then go bright orange and you start wandering away. Again, a couple other things in here for you. Messages, are tires low, any of those kinds of details are going to pop up there. Oil change, those kinds of details are all going to be in that function there for you. And then I've got a bunch of different settings in here for pre-collision system, lane departure. In the settings, I can adjust things like miles per hour right there in units. I can save everything to different drivers. And then accent color, I can jump in and change that if I'd like a different look. Again, lots of cool little things in there, but I think most time people are going to spend the time on that one. But again, really nice. A couple laps around that and you're going to figure it out. The head unit on this guy, one of the nice upgrades. Again, super easy. I can just click this guy, and now I can remove phones here if I'd like to. So I can click this guy, just hit remove that one. Sorry, Ian, but you're gone. So remove device. Same thing goes for this one. If I'd like to, let's say, leave that one, but maybe add one, I can just add it, and now I'll go into my settings on my phone, and it will sync in there for you. So again, really easy to set up phones. Again, just a couple clicks away for pretty much everything, and it's done. Go back to home here, and I can adjust right into my navigation system. Really nice voice command, a lot of cool things in here. You can do phone numbers, all sorts of things to get in there. Give you a couple different options. You can change the way this looks as well, how bright and how dim you want it. So again, Toyo's really stepped up the game on that. Back to here, I can go to my menu and adjust a few more things on this guy. So if I want to go to custom home screen, I can adjust what I have on there. So if maybe I want to add some more things, I can go to this guy, add more, go back, and maybe what I want to do is add weather in this guy. So I'm going to get weather onto that one, go back, and now I'm going to actually have on the home button 4 screens. So fuel economy, voice, phone right there, and weather data as soon as the connection is set up there for you. So again, lots of cool functions right there. Backup camera in this guy. Is super nice because again, you can take a peek at this guy. Super wide angle lens. You can see bumper tip to bumper tip there, and about 15-16 feet. And the dude working on the back of the truck right there, you can see him in there. But again, at the end of the day, 15-16 feet from either side. A nice option there for you. So again, lots of cool stuff in there. A couple laps around, you've got that dialed in. Heated seats for both passenger and driver. Dual climate control in this guy. Hit sync. It goes back to this one. I got my 4-wheel drive settings right there. Heated mirrors right there for you. Blind spot monitors down there. Rear window. This is going to open and shut that rear window. This is the hard entry point for your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, those kinds of details. Plus it does charge. Your Qi wireless charger, I can turn it on or off. That's this guy down here. I just toss my phone in there. This rubbery compound at the bottom here will keep your phone from sliding around in there, and it actually does charge quite fast in there. Manual transmission, again, hashtag manual, keep the manual around. This is an awesome one. If you've ever driven one of these guys, this is a lot of fun to drive. E-brakes here now instead of in there. If you've driven an old Tacoma, a lot easier to power slide around corners. Inside your glove box here, you're going to have 2 more entry points for charging cables, and you can pop them in right there. 2 different types of cables there for you as well, so depending on what you have. One of the underrated things in here is get rid of that little piece of plastic, but if you look, there's no little holes for extra pieces you might have to clean out. This is just one solid unit, so if you spill your kidneys in there, you're not going to have coffee go into the Never Never Land and never be able to cleaned out. So again, nice easy way to keep that clean, and of course that leather all the way through is nice. In the premium, you do have the sunroof as well. Lockable storage right there. Inside here with this TRD Pros, you're going to want to have your locking wheel nuts on there, and this is the key for it. You've got nitrogen plugs right there for you. You've got the block heater cable for this guy as well. So lots of cool things in there. But anyways, come check this out. This is a really nice build all the way through Toyota. So again, if you want to put your warranty on there, all the way to 200,000 kilometers, it's all factory, which is a really nice option. Anyways, come check it out, Cochrane.